Here we got a band of Ron Paul supporters and Fernando C. BACA supporters.
Too far in? Almost. Okay, we'll try
sir,
to get a little...
Actually, a little close is good because then it won't come out.
Hello, sir.
Right there?
No,
hello.
Here, move a little this way. The sun's in our way. Or is there, how far back can we go? Any idea? I want to turn. We'll turn this way. Hello, sir.
Hello, how you doing?
Who's this handsome individual I'm seeing here today? Sir, could you please tell me your name and tell you why we're here today?
I'm Lance Clefetta of the One Party. I'm here to support a great man, Fernando C. BACA.
And why don't you explain what's going on with that?
Well, it seems that the state party has been eager to get rid of Fernando for some time.
And who is Fernando?
He's the chairman of the county Republican Party.
Okay.
And they've been trying to get rid of him for some time, and they found an excuse. He made some comments that were taken out of context. Basically, he was quoting his father, and they attributed the sentiments to him. He made it very clear that the sentiments were not his, but they were those of his father, but they didn't show that part on the news.
Exactly. Exactly. Just conveniently forgot that part. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're here to show a sign of solidarity with Fernando C. BACA.
Obviously, the forces that want him removed have other axes to grind other than this incident.
Absolutely. Yeah. What other instances could that be?
Well, is the fact that Fernando refused to turn over a list of Ron Paul supporters who were elected to the state convention to Allen Way for the purpose of excluding those people from being able to participate. And he said, as far as he was concerned, as the chairman of the county party, it was his job to see that all the people elected by the county were able to participate in the convention that they were elected to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And also, wasn't there some issue with Darren White getting money illegally from the Bush administration?
Oh yes, Fernando objected to the idea that Darren White was getting the support of the Republican National Committee and President Bush himself in a contested primary, and he pointed out that Senator Joe CARRARO was also running for that seat.
Right.
Was a 20-year senator, a longtime servant of the people of Bernalillo County and the Republican Party, and that this snub was not only unethical, it was illegal.
And we've been listening to the radio here in Cowpunk, Albuquerque, the one little radio station that we get our news from, the shill radio station that we get our news from, and tries to give us all the mainline propaganda they want us to hear. And who are the two people that they're saying that are being at the forefront of being critical of Fernando?
That would be Allen Way and Darren White.
And exactly the same people who have a grudge against him. So maybe it's the fact that this isn't having anything to do with anything of substance. Is just a way to malign and slander one of the few honorable people that are in the New Mexican Republican Party, right?
As the saying goes, scum rises to the top.
Yes, absolutely.
Allen Way and Darren White to prove it.
Absolutely, they are proving that actual scientific, physical thing that happens. Scum rises to the top. Yes, sir. So I don't know. I personally would say that we live in Bernalillo County, and yeah, we got a Ron Paul sign there. Hey, get one of that Ron Paul guy out of here. Security. No, come here, sir. Come here. Absolutely, and we are Ron Paul supporters. That's how we started. We were part of the biggest, founded by Sally Chapman, the biggest Ron Paul grassroots organization here in New Mexico. And gentlemen, as Bernalillo County Republicans, do you think it's right that the state Republicans are trying to tell us who we should or should not have as our chairman?
I don't think so. And besides that, the head of the Republican Party for New Mexico was very rude to the Ron Paul delegates at the state convention in New Mexico.
And who's the head of the state Republican Party here in New Mexico?
Allen Way.
Allen Way, the same guy that's critical of Fernando for the reasons you had outlined earlier, correct, sir?
The one and only.
And how is Mr. Allen Way rude to the state delegates at the state convention here in New Mexico?
Well, they changed the rules. Of course, they always do that whenever the government or the government officials
and can you explain that rule change a little bit?
Well, they changed the number of delegates that we would vote for, thus helping to eliminate some of the Ron Paul delegates. And they even ejected one of the Ron Paul delegates just because he objected to some of the procedures, trying to use the normal means through the type of meeting rules that normally, what kind of meeting rules?
Normally it's under Robert's rules,
Robert's
right?
rules. He tried to evoke Robert's rules, and Alan Way told him that we don't
follow Robert's rules.
Rules. We do what we want, basically, is what he told everybody.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also, they wouldn't allow filming. They kicked out all the people with cameras, and they wouldn't answer a question as to why they weren't allowing filming during the convention. Seems to me like they had something they wanted to hide, right?
Yeah, they wanted to push through John McCain no matter what. They already decided who they wanted to be for president, and they didn't want any dissenters or anybody else to claim other people. But Ron Paul's by far a better candidate than McCain.
And who was that wayward state delegate, that troublemaker, who was, what happened to him? The one that objected to Alan Way, Alan Way's just...
They took the sergeant of arms and they just had him escorted out. And they ejected him completely from the property.
And who was that state delegate? Patrick Marin, right?
Yeah, Patrick Marin.
Yeah, that would be me, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Well done. I think I stopped recording.
Okay.
No, I'm still recording. Yes, that would be me. I have the honor of being kicked out of the state convention by Alan Way for asking a question. Yes.
But not until they had your money, right?
Not until they had my money. Yeah, they took my $40, but they still kicked me out. Absolutely.
No, well, you're not allowed to ask questions. You just